media, and you do have a YouTube.
Yeah, that's the YouTube channel. Yeah,
Brilliant. Well, to yourself and the likes of PJ Audits and the other guy who's really up for it, the young guy that hangs around with him, carry on the good work.
DJ. You mean DJ, don't you?
That's right.
Yeah.
PJ and DJ.
Yeah, I know. I guess this is auditing when you get left alone. Doesn't make for a very exciting video, but this is how, you know, this is the result that these people want by doing this kind of stuff. They want to be left alone. Which is exactly what I'm being left alone. Which is exactly what's happening to me right now. Left alone. Like I say, without me talking, it doesn't make for a very exciting video, does it? But there is so many people doing this kind of stuff now. I mean, I don't know. I don't know if you could count. You know, I wonder how many there is actually that call themselves auditors. You got your big few channels. Downing Road. I wonder if that's anywhere near Downing, named after Downing Street. Got electric fence there, I think. Shan't be touching that. When I was a kid, I used to love walking through these leaves, just kicking them, like I'm doing now. Trouble is, you don't know what's in there, do you? Could be dog dirt or anything. HGVs report to site office before entering. Should have brought the tripod, could have got a good video of those flags flying in the wind. That's no good. AV, that's why. Good old Union flag flying there. So this is Brown. That was Brown's. I thought it was Howden's or something. Brown's Builders Yard. Why's this thing struggling to focus? Not quite sure what's down there. We might have a quick look down there actually. In a minute. Hello.
Just to warn you, because I'm a fan of PJ Audits.
Oh, aye.
They ran him out of here a couple of months ago. The only company that was nice to him, and it was a really good video, was a waste company, the far side.
Oh, I know what you mean. Yeah, yeah,
and
yeah.
they were really nice to him.
Oh, right. These ran them out, did they?
I can't remember because he makes so many videos.
I know why.
But I know he got a right earful of.
Oh, did he?
Of some of the office girls. Let's just say he won't be having any dates for any of the office girls down here.
Right, okay.
Except
Perhaps that's why they're leaving me alone then.
the only company that he really got on well, and he had a great tour. He actually went out in one of the dumper trucks.
Oh, I know that was on Ascot Drive, wasn't it? It wasn't here.
I'm sorry.
I think it was Ascot Drive.
But there is a company down here that is a waste disposal company.
Yeah.
I thought he was based here, but just to let you know, because I do follow the program, because I think what PJ Audits does is important.
Yeah.
He's a kind of like a suffragette of his hobby. He's been assertive.
I was just saying on
Do
the
you know
camera.
him?
I know of him.
Yeah,
I don't
yeah.
know him, but just saying on the camera, and I've been doing this sort of thing for 6 or 7 years.
Well done.
And when I started, there was only probably a handful. But what I'm finding now is that a lot of places just leave you to it. They don't even bother because they know what, you know.
It would be great though if they could give you a guided tour, because it would add a lot more to the content.
Yeah.
I know I like watching PJ Audits, but sometimes the constant confrontation can be a turn off.
Yeah.
Which is
that's
why
right.
I like the video so much about
it's different side of it, isn't it? It's a different side of it.
It's a chance for the companies to promote themselves in a positive
Yeah,
sense. Why pay millions for a marketing company when you can get free videos on YouTube?
That's right. Yeah, that's right.
You know, you might have some luck. Bamford's auctioneers.
Well, I was just thinking, I've not been down that way, so I might have a walk down there and see what's down there. I think it takes you to Costco eventually, doesn't it?
It does indeed. Now, if you had to come about a year earlier, you would have seen the lovely old railway goods house.
Oh,
it's
right.
Where the new Marks
is it where the M&S is now? Yeah, I do know that place. Yeah.
It was a danger, but with a little bit of money and
it could have been
artistic architect, it could have been
and the right mind, yeah.
And you know, they are trying to say Derby needs to be the home of rail.
Well, it used to be, didn't it?
Well, it used to be.
Well, it kind of still is, but not as much as it was, you know, back in the day, sort of thing.
No, but you still don't want to destroy, like the goods yard in town, right? That needs a good architect, but I fear what will happen is the wreckers ball will get in.
Yeah, they'll just straighten it all and just get rid of the bits they don't want, won't they? And just
be nice to Bamford. So they had a really bad incident here about 3 years ago.
Did they?
The whole road was about flooded to this high.
Oh wow!
Because British Rail, or whoever owns the British Rail land, dumped about 20 foot of soil. And there hadn't been a flood for years. And then it backed it up all the way around. Where we're standing now, we would have been up to our...
Really? God.
And Bamford's lost a lot of stuff.
Right, wow.
And that's why they've got all the waterproofing now.
Right.
So if you do go in and they are a bit grumpy with you...
That'll be why.
That'll be why. And it wasn't God, it wasn't an act of God, it was a man-made accident.
Yeah, a lot of the flooding is really, isn't it? I mean, you know, the floodplains are there for a reason, aren't they? And when people either dump stuff or build on them and things like that,
and if
the water's still going to come, isn't it?
Indeed. And then we need to build up.
That's right.
Forget about the first floor.
Yeah.
And let the water in.
A bit like the Americans do, up on stilts and then let the water continue underneath, you know. But people don't want to live on bridges kind of thing, do they?
No, they don't. They like their cars and that. Do you have a channel?
Yeah. NB Media. I've done it for around here for a long time.
Oh, yeah. Well, I wish you the best of luck.
Well, thank you, yes.
Thank you for correcting me. I'm not right all the time.
None of us are.
I know he was around here and they were very grumpy.
Unless there was another one, but the one I'm thinking of when you said they took him out in the truck and took him somewhere.
Yeah, one guy did.
That was off Ascot Drive. Where the new police station is, it was around there somewhere.
Where the terrible tragedies.
Yes, that's right, yes. That was about 3 or 4 weeks ago, wasn't it?
Yes, very sad. For everyone involved. And
well, there's no positive outcome to that at all,
nobody has a positive, and I'm sure the officers that were involved in that must be suffering some trauma as well. And everyone involved. It's just the way society's got more.
People can come to their own conclusions and ideas of what happened, but unless you're actually there, it's only the people that were there that really know the truth. Because even through the media, it's all edited and it's all kind of fabricated to
It can be, and then there's the backstory of what happened before the event.
That's right. It wasn't just that, was it? There was something before that.
Yeah, people don't act like that.
No.
For some reason, unless, well, maybe there was a build-up. I don't know, but
will we ever find out? Who knows? But
I'm going
anyway.
to write down your details because I want to look at it on YouTube. My wife tells me I've got the memory of a goldfish.
Oh right, well apparently they have actually got good memories. People say they haven't. I mean, I keep fish, and if I go to the tank or feed them, they know exactly what's coming, even if it's been 2 or 3 days. So
right, I'm going to have to change that.
They remember that. Yeah.
I can't say the memory of an elephant anyway.
No, I don't know what they're like.
What's the channel, please?
NB. So
N for Mike.
No, N for November.
N for November.
B for Bravo.
B for Bravo.
Media.
And you do have a YouTube.
Yeah, that's the YouTube channel. Yeah,
Brilliant. Well, to yourself and the likes of PJ Audits and the other guy who's really up for it, the young guy that hangs around with him, carry on the good work.
DJ. You mean DJ, don't you?
That's right.
Yeah.
PJ and DJ.
Yeah, I know. I sometimes wonder if they did that on purpose. Named them on purpose, like I think it's their initials, but it's a bit.
Well, it's a cool. It's
it is.
It's a USP. It's a unique selling point, isn't it?
That's right. That's right.
But carry on the good work, because we need people like the likes of you to keep these organisations in check.
That's right.
And our public representatives. If ever I get elected to do anything like that, give me a hard time.
I will
just
do.
like everyone else. And stay safe.
Yeah, well, thank you for chatting to you. I will do, yes.
And if you see Mr. PJ and DJ, pass on my good wishes.
Well, they may see this, so they may get your good wishes just from that, you know.
What are you particularly looking for? I might know somewhere you might be interested in.
I just photograph sites, and I mean, like some of the other guys will actually go, if it's an open gate, they will actually wander on.
Well, you can, because an open gate is public access.
It's
and it's a report.
It's a peaceful entry, isn't it? But I don't do that. Not normally. I normally stay on the public footpath, because then they've got absolutely no jurisdiction over anyone on a public street. But the minute you step onto their boundary, you're on their property. So.
And not everyone has the proverbials that DJ and PJ has.
Yeah, some of them are just out for aggression, and I'm not out for the aggression really.
But you know what?
I'll stand up for myself if I get it at me, but I won't go looking for aggression, because that's kind of, it's like bait, isn't it? You're just baiting them, aren't you?
It is, and it does get a bit repetitive after a while.
It does.
That's why that video was so interesting. One little tip for you: Bass's Recreation Ground.
Oh yes.
Given to the people by Mr. Bass of Burton.
Is that the place that's just been sold? That's been fenced off?
It's a building site now.
Next to the car dealer?
No, it's
I'm thinking. Oh, I know.
So you'll carry on this way, and you'll go underneath the motorway, and you'll come to the bus station.
Yeah.
You'll turn left, and you'll go down where the old telegraph.
I know where you mean. I know exactly where you mean. Yeah.
There's a green area there that was given to the people of Derby.
I know. Yeah.
It's been turned into a building site.
Yes.
Huge development going in for what's being put in. It sounds like it's a bit of OTT for what's going in.
I wasn't sure what was going there. I mean, I've been past it. I thought they were just doing the flood defences.
Pumping station
from the river.
For now,
yeah.
We don't know, but it's definitely...
I've been meaning to have a look at that place, but it's hard to get close to it, because you can't park anywhere near, really, can you? You've got to...
Right, well...
Let this guy go.
Yeah,
all right. So I do, I know exactly what you mean.
Card?
I don't know. No, I don't know.
I live. And because I like your work so much, you can leave your car there at your own risk while you're recording.
Okay.
Right. If a missile or if the neighbour decides to fall asleep on your car, I'm not responsible.
Right. I know what you mean. Yeah.
To leave it. Stick a note in the window and say
NB Media Recording or something like that.
Yeah, aka PJ DJ.
Right.
And my house is only 3 to 4 minutes walk by the
from
footbridge.
there. I know where you mean. Yeah.
And if you're ever recording in Derby,
leave the car. That's good of you.
At your own risk,
Of course.
Please put a sticker in the window so that I know it's not the kids from the college
Yeah, yeah,
leaving it
yeah.
there, or somebody leaving it while they're gone on holidays to Egypt for a month. It happens.
I bet it does. I bet it does. Yeah, yeah.
If you go on that side and you go to Farin, where there's a bit of history there. There used to be a cattle market there.
Right.
So you go past the pub here on the way down. It's called the Smithfield now. I'm into local history. And that used to be known as the Five Arches.
Oh, okay.
Even though there's 6 arches in the bridge down here, but that's a different story.
Right.
And the American GIs used to frequent that pub when the Second World War was going on.
Yeah.
That's what I've been told.
It's all interesting though, isn't it?
They used to do their romantic liaisons in the cattle market.
Right.
Now that's all been mounted up now to make a skate park,
Yeah.
sign of the times.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Once you get on top of that, you can get a very good view of the building
Right.
site.
Oh, okay.
Also, if you cross the road, there's a company called STV, Standard Bearing Transmission, whatever.
Is that near the Mazda garage, is it?
Yeah.
Yes, yes,
You
I
can
know.
go in there. I've already been in there to have a look, because I brought my kids to that park when I was young, and I'm really sad to see it going.
Yeah.
You can get really good pictures from there because there's no fence.
Oh, right,
All
okay,
right.
yeah. Thank you
And,
for that. Yeah, yeah, bear that one.
Do have a bit of respect with Bass's Wreck, because unfortunately people have died in the past there. There was
Right.
a lady found.
Oh dear.
Sorry, a person non-gender was found deceased
Oh, right.
there a few years ago. And there was a guy that was coming to Derby. He was very anti-monarchy years ago.
Yeah, yeah.
And they ended up shoving his horse and carriage into the mill fleam.
Oh God.
This is 18 something.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
It is a historic site.
Hmm.
And the sister park that was given, the sister to that park up in Normanton was the model for Central Park.
Is that the Arboretum Park? Is it?
Arboretum,
Yes, yeah, yeah.
The
But that was
guy-
the first one, wasn't it? The Arboretum, then the Central Park
Central
modelled
Park
off that,
was
didn't it?
copied off that.
Yeah, I have heard that as well. You know,
So
I'm
it is
from this area.
historic. But anywhere else like that, I want to
It's
tell you.
really interesting, that. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm trying to tell you something that's up in Friargate. Then you've got the hanging tree, and you've got ceramic heads around the trees up there.
Oh, just the other side of the bridge.
Yes.
Yes. I think.
And then you've got the pedestal during the plague,
Yeah.
where people used to leave their money in vinegar.
Really.
Yeah,
Wow.
that's there up in Friargate as well. If you go into Jorrocks and you get friendly with the landlord, if he trusts you, he may bring out the skull.
Wow. Where's that? That's on Friday.
Jorrocks pub in Friargate.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I know there's a lot of history on, not just the
Huge.
railway history, but there's a lot of history at Frygate, isn't there?
Yes, and
Because there's a jail there as well. There's the old
there was, yeah, that's all
Greyhound
been
track as well.
turned into offices now.
Yeah.
There's a lot of history.
But I know one in Vernon Gate
Yes.
is actually is it the widest street in Derby or the widest street in the UK or something like that?
I don't know everything.
Yeah. From this guy here.
That's okay. They have to get into these factories and they have to turn in, you see. So
Yeah.
It's
It's
a
not
real
the best
skill.
really, is it? He's probably better off reversing it. I would probably try and reverse him. At least it's easier to get out if he's trying to get in here.
I'm not a professional driver, but
I've driven these.
all right.
Yeah.
So you know what you're talking
Yeah,
about.
that's how I would do it. But I'd never tell another driver how to do a job.
No,
you know,
no.
if he thinks he can do it sort of his way.
That was a nearly nice nudge there.
it was nearly,
But
wasn't
anyway,
it? Yeah, but that's the problem. You see,
Yeah.
is the overhang on the back of the trailer.
Yeah.
And now he's got to do the same manoeuvre to get out, hasn't he?
Yeah.
Unless he can get out that way. I don't know if it's out that way, is it, or is it one way in?
There might be a thing.
Yeah, they wouldn't have him reversing out of there. I wouldn't have thought, would they?
You could if you've got a banksman, isn't that the way?
Yeah.
You can reverse if you've got a bank.
Oh, you can, yeah, you can. But the ultimate responsibility is still the driver's responsibility, isn't it?
He's
Even
in
if you've
charge.
got a
Yeah.
banksman,
Yeah.
even with the banksman, you know, yeah, I think you can go all the way around there. It's a nice colour, that truck. Actually, the front of that truck. a nice bright yellow, isn't it?
It is indeed. That's probably for visibility purposes.
Well, it worked,
as well,
didn't it? Because we noticed it.
We did indeed. And St Mary's Church, and of course the cathedral is brilliant as well to go in.
yeah.
And are you local to Derby? Am I
from down. I do know the area quite well. Yeah.
I'll zip it up then.
Yeah, I know. I do. Yeah, I've been around here a long time.
It's lovely to meet you.
Yeah, and yourself.
The free parking offer is there at
That's
your own
good of you.
risk.
Yes, thank you very much.
Please do go to the Best Rec because within a year
it's going to change, isn't it? Beyond recognition. And it's been like that for as long as I can remember.
Yeah, and they used to have the fairgrounds and the show fairs are in. That's all.
I remember
gone.
the circus. They had like a circus type thing there as well.
You can't have anything like that now. It's going to be half of it is concreted over. It's such a pity.
But that's not going to help with flood defences and stuff. When as soon as you put concrete on, it just runs off it, doesn't it?
Well, I think they're just passing the problem on down to the next unfortunate town of Borrowash and Ockbrook.
Because it's the Derwent, that, isn't it? It flows into the Trent down at Shardlow area.
It does indeed, it does. And even though it looks like a peaceful river, it takes lives.
Yeah.
The Lord Chief, the Commissioner of Derby was killed a few years ago.
Oh right.
Yeah, she
in
was
the Derwent.
out of her car at Darley Abbey.
Yeah.
And she was retired.
Well, they've just replaced that bridge as well, haven't they, at Darley Abbey?
Indeed, yes. But it is a dangerous river. There was a businessman lost his only son here. He had 5 or 6 restaurants.
Yeah.
He fell in. He was under the influence of alcohol or something.
Yeah.
But I have respect for that river because it does.
You've got to respect the water. You really have. I mean, even when it's relatively low and slow flowing, it can still bite you, can it? You still
give it a chance.
Yeah, of course. It's not a swimming pool, is it?
Yeah, like these security guards in here as well.
Well, yes, they're fun though, aren't they?
Carry on your good work.
I will do, and good chatting to you anyway.
Thank you for listening to me.
No problem at all. Thank you for the information.
Don't put my private details.
I certainly won't. I'll delete anything like that. Will be.
Don't want 100 cars.
No. Yeah, save that one for me.
Thank you. Have a good day.
And you. Good chatting to you.
It's
anyway,
lovely.
thanks for the support.
Keep the videos coming.
Will do. Yes.
Because it keeps people in check.
Yes, that's right. Yeah, and it educates them as well to what they can and can't do, doesn't it? Because a lot of people. I mean, I haven't got a drone, but a lot of people think they own the airspace above the building. They don't own an inch above the building.
No, they don't. It's unrestricted.
Yeah.
Many years ago, I used to fly airplanes, and it is unrestricted airspace.
Yeah.
But the only you do have to. You can fly above it, but it's no harm knocking on the door and say, "Listen, I'm doing a video."
That's right. Well, that's what them other guys do, don't they? Like I say, I haven't got a drone, so.
And they can send it to the company then.
Well,
it looks nice on the website.
Exactly. They can take stills from it. They can use it for promotions and all that kind of stuff, which these guys are open to let them do.
Yes.
Once you put it out in the public domain, as in on YouTube, it's open for everyone to see, and anyone can take a picture or screenshot or whatever of the video, can't they?
Brilliant.
And use it,
Excellent.
Yeah.
Well, be sure to go down to Best Rec. It's a historic site.
Yes, I know where you mean.
You're one of the last people to record it as it was.
Yeah. I haven't actually ever recorded there, so it might be worth having a wander.
Yeah, they used to do the Victorian walks and everything in it. There was a ferry in it years ago.
Right. Well, I know the old Derby Canal used to go not far from there, didn't it?
Indeed, right up at the side. And there was public baths as well.
Oh, right.
Yeah, but
I didn't know that.
They've all been built on at the far end.
Far end, yeah.
But we need our green spaces, but unfortunately...
Well, we do, but it's a toss-up between needing that and needing places to work and live as well, isn't it?
Yes, there's just too many of us.
Yeah, there is. That's the problem, isn't it? There's too many. Yeah.
Thank you.
Do you take care?
Day.
And you.
I'll keep an eye out.
All right. See you. Cheers. Wow. Makes it all the difference when you meet people like that. So supportive of what we do. Now, he did give me some personal information which I'm obviously not going to publish, and you wouldn't know that anyway because it'd all be edited out. I might go and take a look at that recreation ground that he's on about though. So we'll get back to the car, and that might be the next video. All that building work going on there. If I can get across this road without being run over. So yeah, we'll go over to the recreation ground and see what we can see from there.